This is a project I made for one of my college classes, and honestly, it was a lot of fun. For some background, I'm in college as a film major. I take classes about video production, but I also have to do those annoying general ed classes that nobody wants to take. One of these classes is about relationships, where we had to give a group presentation on a specific lie that people believe in their relationships with their friends, their family, their relational partners, whatever. The assignment required us to create an interactive portion, and of course I thought to myself, what's more interactive than a skit? But I needed a team. So I got my two group mates, Leanne and Naomi, to act in the video, and my friend Brady did the narration. That left me to do the filming and the editing of the project. We started off by firing up the old reliable Google Slides and then whipped up a fire presentation about our content.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
With that out of the way, I booted up my good friend Final Draft and we went all out with writing a screenplay. In all honesty, a skit like this doesn't really need a professional level screenplay, but we just thought it'd be a good idea, and especially for me as the videographer, it was nice to know where our shots were going to be, where the camera had to be, so it was very helpful. Now, after polishing the script, we started filming the skit part of the video. And when we were about halfway done, what sucked is we got kicked out because there was another class that had to come in. So then I ditched one of my classes to come back later. For the gear specifically, I used my Pocket Cinema 4K with a 25mm and a 75mm lens. And the 75mm had a black mist filter that kind of softened the light on our faces inside of the shots. It's basically just this camera with these lenses because I work with what I've got. And also for the sound, luckily I was able to borrow some good microphones from my work so that you could actually hear what the people were saying. With a video like this, the magic really happens in the edit, and I had some goals in mind. 1, make it funny. 2, give it a VHS look. And 3, finish the thing. Since the skit was already recorded, I knew that whatever dialogue I shot, I had to keep for the edit. The good thing was that the dialogue seemed good enough for a class project. For the VHS look, one of the simplest and most important things I did was setting my timeline to 480p. Got to downscale that quality to make it look more like a VHS. And that might seem kind of pointless because I filmed all the footage in 4K. However, it's always nice to have the flexibility. I also did something that I hadn't done in a while, which was opening up Blender. I made some basic title screens in Blender, and then I consulted my friend ChatGPT to see how I could recreate the VHS look with Blender's compositing nodes. I can say that it sort of came in clutch because honestly I had no idea what I was doing. Some finishing touches were the music choice, a VHS overlay, and also lowering the quality of the audio. Overall, planning, filming, and editing this project was really fun, in my opinion, and there were some things that went well and some things I think I could have improved on for next time. As a group, for sure, we got everything done in a very timely manner. Everything was on schedule, and I didn't have to stay up overnight to get everything in. Also, the aesthetic I was going for was executed pretty well, too. It's not a one-for-one VHS by any means, but it definitely gives the vibe. And I just think that the video was a really good addition to our project as a group. One issue I found was that our acting was definitely a little dry.
We haven't had enough quality time lately.
Another problem I found is that when we got kicked out of the class, we had to go back later, meaning that the lighting was different through the window that was in the background. In the first take, it's lighter, and in the second take, it's darker. Other than that, I think I should have just stuck with one lens. The shots on the 25mm were a lot different than the 75, especially because I made the dumb decision of choosing to use the black mist filter on the 75. I hope you enjoyed hearing about the production process and sort of what went on behind the scenes in order for me to create this project. And if you want to see more videos like this, more breakdowns, I would appreciate if you would subscribe and like this video. And that's all for today. This is Dakota Dean signing off.